Get me out of here! Hello! Welcome to GMAT Tuesdays. My name is Kevin, and it is Tuesday. Today, we're going to do a video that, of course, we're doing a video that covers sort of the general strategies you need to know for GMAT reading comprehension. So, GMAT reading comp strategies. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So first strategy: know the question types. Take the time to learn all the question types that you're going to see in the reading comprehension section. There's about 6 of them. Main idea, detail, inference, logical structure, out of context, and author's tone. Memorize those so that you can develop a strategy for each one of those. Each one of those question types requires a different approach, and the type of answer you look for is different. So you need to know those from the very beginning, and leads into our second strategy: look for wrong answers. Each question type has specific types of wrong answers that you want to look out for. You need to change your perspective on how you approach the test. Don't look for the right answer. It's always what we do when we approach tests is, I'm going to find the right answer, I'm going to find the right answer. But really, if you can switch your mindset and think, I'm going to find wrong answers first, I'm going to look for all those wrong answers and get rid of them, you're actually going to make your life a lot easier because there's so many wrong answers on the test. And you'll feel good about finding all those wrong answers. Also remember that this is a standardized test, and so all these things are sort of set. They have to have the same type of wrong answer continuously throughout all the test questions. So if you can learn those, then you're going to be ahead of the game for the test. All right, strategy number 3, map, don't memorize. And I'm not talking about drawing a map of your city. When you're reading through the passage, don't memorize anything. Don't feel like you have to memorize details. You have to memorize what the main idea is. Really, you want to get a sense of what is in the passage and have a sense for what is at the beginning of the passage, what's in the middle, and what is at the end. So read carefully once through the passage so you don't have to keep rereading over and over as you're going through the answer choices. Get a good sense of what's in the passage, and to do that, take notes. Take notes on the passage as you're moving through it. That's going to help you to map the passage and not memorize it. Really think about, like, what is the main idea of the passage? What is the structure of the passage? This is kind of your map. And then finally, keep sort of your fingers on the pulse of what the author's opinion or what the author's tone is on the topic. That will help you when you encounter some of those question types that ask about those things. This strategy, number 5, glance at the question first, can only happen once. It is a strategy that I want to share with you, but softly recommend, I would say. Experiment with this strategy. For some people it does work, for some other people it does not. So first time you get the passage, you're going to have a question associated with it. Glance at the question, not at the answer choices. Just get a sense of what the question is asking you so you can have kind of a something to look for as you're going through the passage the first time. It's not going to help you for the second or third question because you've already read the passage, but this just primes your mind for information that you might see as you're reading through the passage. And then again, test this out, experiment with it. If it doesn't work for you, if you feel like it's distracting you while you're reading, you can drop it. Strategy number 6 is just read a lot. Don't just read passages in your GMAT prep book or on Magoosh. You should be reading as much as you can. The more that you read, the more you're going to build your reading comprehension skills, the better you're going to be at active reading, and the better you'll do on test day. So get out there, read The Economist, read the New York Times, read the Atlantic Monthly, Scientific American. Read articles in these magazines and newspapers on a regular basis. Actively read them. Read content that you normally wouldn't read so that you struggle a little bit through it, so you're comfortable reading about topics that you normally wouldn't choose to read. And that's really going to help you on test day because ultimately you might not be reading things that you're that interested in. But this brings us to our bonus strategy, number 7. cultivate curiosity. The more that you can approach the information in the passages and the test in general as something unique and interesting, something that you can learn new information from, the better you're going to actually do on the test. It's a different approach than, oh, this is a challenge, oh, this test is difficult, oh, this information is boring. The stuff that you read there is factual. It's based in fact. And if you can change your mindset and approach it with curiosity and see something that you wouldn't normally be reading and think, oh, this is interesting, I'm going to keep reading and find out more about this topic, the better you're going to do on the test. You're not going to get frustrated. You're going to be more engaged with the information because your mind's going to be actually primed for taking in all that new data. All right, those are the strategies that I have for you today. A lot of this information is covered in our blog, and I have links below that you should click on to go get more information about a lot of these strategies that I mentioned, so that you can cement them and get a better handle on them. All right, that is all I have for today. If you have any questions, leave comments down below. If you need more GMAT prep, head over to gmat.magoosh.com. And if you like what you saw here today, subscribe to our video. We really appreciate it when people do subscribe and comment. So we'd love to see you next Tuesday. All right, be excellent to the universe.